The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
Hello, people of New Zealand, and welcome to the first podcast where we officially have on the show the Sexiest Man on the Box 2014.
Congratulations to me. I'm actually almost sick of talking it now. I've done a whole day just non-stop talking about how sexy I am, and I enjoy talking about myself as much as possible. But I'm actually now I'm like, hey, being this sexy is actually a bit of a burden.
Would you like us to talk about it for a bit? Will that take some pressure off you, you sexy, fatigued man?
I've said all I can say, really.
Are we going to have the pity party about this before your celebration party or after? Because I didn't realise that I'm not dressed for a pity party.
Is TK getting an invite to the celebration?
I'm not having a celebration party. My main point of doing this was just to ruin TK's party.
Are you going to get a discount at the strip club now that you're the sexiest man
I
in New
don't
Zealand?
go to strip clubs.
You do.
Because now it's like a privilege to the strippers that you go there. Like, they should be paying
Come
you.
on, guys. I am the sexiest man in the world.
Sit on my knee and I'll show you my trophy.
So one of the things these two idiots made me do today...
Is that your trophy
was
or is
walk-
that your penis?
They bought me... They were so jealous of my success that they made me wear a crown and walk down the main street.
we're not allowed to touch Mr. Williams.
And a lot of children saw me. It was very inappropriate. Other things that happened on today's show was Dragon's Den and various other fun things.
And we also found out about Guy and his regular strip club addiction.
No! Thank you so much for listening, and this is the podcast.
I'm off to the club.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
It is International Happiness Day today.
This is not a real day, can I just say that? Someone just pulled this out of their ass.
You would be the only one that was negative about a day celebrating happiness.
That does make me the biggest Grinch in the world, eh?
It does. You are an absolute Grinch. But we are celebrating the fact it is World Happiness Day today, and we want to know what makes you happy. So you can call us on 0800 The Edge or text us to 3343. But when you call us, you have to use the theme song for International Happiness Day, Pharrell's Happy. So, for example, you would say...
What makes me happy... Sorry, I jumped the gun.
Well, say one now. You've got to say one now.
What makes me happy is new puppies.
What makes me happy is antidepressants.
Oh my God!
What makes me happy is binge drinking. Oh no, that actually makes me sad and compounds my problems.
Hey, stop! You guys are making a mockery.
Okay, what makes me happy is Haim. I love Haim.
Oh yeah,
that is a good one. What makes me happy is Beyonce knows from Destiny's Child.
It's well documented too.
Oh, I got one more.
Yeah.
What makes me happy is finger sandwiches.
On the phones.
Happy International Happiness Day, Kim. God, that's a lot of happies in there. What makes you happy?
What makes me happy is my man. He makes me really happy, so shout out to him.
What's his name? If you're going to give him a shout out, Kim, at least name him.
His name is Nick.
Nick who?
Tansy.
Oh, you're a beautiful man, Nick. I couldn't really hear his last name, so I'm going to go with Tansy.
I thought it was Pansy.
Yeah.
Nick Pansy.
Yeah.
You're the man, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, that was cute. Sarah, what makes you happy?
What makes me happy is when I get to sleep through the night. God.
Is it a baby that we can hear in the
much
background?
worse than what it was in my head.
Do you want to try that again, Sarah? Try it again.
Oh.
Go on. So it's not making you happy to sing with us on the radio?
What?
That made me... I can feel my face is red.
Are you an insomniac or are you a new parent?
No, I'm a twice-over parent, and it's my
okay.
oldest that keeps me awake.
Ah.
Oh, man. No, I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
What were you going to say?
No, it doesn't matter.
You have to say it now.
I was going to say sometimes don't you just wish that there was like a vitamin you could give children that made them...
All right, we'll move on.
You just need a lock on your door.
Yeah, a lock and a lot of Pamol. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
It is International Happiness Day, so we hope you're having a happy day. And we wanted to start the show with something positive by finding out what makes you happy inside.
But while using the song as well. What makes me happy is when I can get through the whole day and my iPhone doesn't go flat instead of going flat at lunchtime like it's doing at the moment.
Most of the answers we've had for happiness, though, at the moment have just been people who just don't have to see their kids. So answers have been like, when my kid goes to sleep on time and when my kids go to school and I don't have to see them.
So we're opening the phones up to you. What makes you happy on Happiness Day?
Hey, Tony, what makes you happy?
What makes me happy is dropping my kids off at school and not having to see them for 6 hours. In the nicest possible possible way ever.
I think every parent out there right now just said amen when you said that, Tony. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Rough.
I love the honesty.
Nikki, what makes you happy?
What makes me happy is going to go to Justin Timberlake.
Oh, yes. Did you get the tickets on the pre-sale today?
Yes, my friend actually got them for me.
Oh, what a good friend. Well, enjoy the show.
I know, but I'll be paying him back.
Oh, well.
That sounded real weird.
When you said that, I was
Yeah.
like, how are you paying him back?
Just move on.
And that's what makes him happy.
Thanks, Nikki. And Zoe, what makes you happy?
What makes me happy is money.
Money.
Looks I feel good.
Can you just attempt to sing that song for us one more time, Zoe?
What makes me feel good?
Hey, can I just ask, have you heard the Pharrell song Happy before?
Because I'm happy to touch the song. If you feel like a room without a roof.
She got there in the end. Very well done. It took 3 goes, but she got there very well. Congratulations.
I got there.
All right, whatever you're doing, hopefully you're happy on International Happiness
it's
Day.
not happy, it's happy.
Hopefully you are happy.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint. Edge.
Time for Guy's Travel Guide to Travel. I've actually, after 6 months of practicing, I've finally got competent at saying that.
Yeah.
And today I'm in the beautiful Rotorua,
My hometown.
hometown of Clinton. I don't know your middle name, Roberts.
Paul.
Did you know
Roberts.
that there's a statue of Clint in Rotorua?
Is there?
Yeah, it's at your mum's house. Oh, burn.
Statue of me at your mum's house. Oh, burn.
This is the worst burn off of all time.
I was born there. I was
I had
born
sex
on...
with your dad. Oh. Pull the shame curtains.
2 minutes.
At least
Let's
someone-
just
Oh, I'm your real mum.
Whoa.
Take that, Colleen. Just kidding, Colleen. I love you.
Let's just pretend this bit never happened, okay? Let's just forget that ever happened and focus more on Rotorua.
Scenic Rotorua.
It is a beautiful, beautiful place.
Rotorua.
Are you going to cover off that time that my son Clint won an award at the school talent show?
No, I'm not going to cover that off at all. Stop talking about being Clint's mum.
Cover off how I'm the still the reigning yo-yo champion of the Bay of Plenty region?
I wasn't going to cover that. I wasn't going to mention you at all, to be honest. I don't think Rotorua is even proud of you. I was going to talk about the luge, though.
It's me or Kaylee.
Rotorua is genuinely a great place. I love going for the luge. Not a great place to do gigs. Last time I did a gig in Rotorua, it was an hour-long show. 2 guys showed up 45 minutes late. And when I asked them why they hadn't shown up, they said we were drinking some Reds in the park.
You act like that just happens in Rotorua.
That's the only time that's ever happened to me in a gig. It was rude to say the least. Anyway, this is my beautiful trip to Clint's hometown of Rotorua. Check it out. Hello, my name is Guy Williams. You might remember me from Jono and Ben at 10, or also from not much else really, mainly Jono and Ben at 10. But today, I'm Guy the Travel Guy, and welcome to Guy the Travel Guy's Guide to Travel. Today I'm in Rotorua. I canvassed the people of Rotorua early in the day to find out what the slogan for Rotorua is. My favourite responses included:
Rotorua, the city of hearts that smells like farts. Rotorua, it's mildly acceptable. Rotorua, lock it or lose it.
Rotorua is famous for its distinctive fart-like smell. Probably should have researched what makes it smell like farts, but I didn't, so let's just go with lots of farts. According to Wikipedia, Rotorua is most famous for its geothermal areas, lakes, and other areas that aren't geothermal areas or lakes. That's all boring, so I'm going to focus mainly on the luge. Whoa! Ooh! Woohoo! Heck yeah, get out of my way, pussy kids! Whoa! Shivers. Oh man. Thank God I didn't fall off there. That was awesome. Can I do it again?
Yeah, that'll be $35.
$35? I will stab you. The Rotorua Luge is one of the funnest and most exciting things in the world. It's like Mario Kart, but real life. Unfortunately, Rotorua being the tourist trap that it is, it's located at the top of a $45 gondola weird thing. I don't know what it's technically called. Luckily, you can just walk up the bushes for free. Life hack. Other features of Rotorua include the Zorb, the Rip-Off Zorb, Rainbow Springs, I'm not really sure what that is, but it looks like just a pond full of trout. And, of course, the famous Polynesian Spa. Apparently you're allowed to go there if you're not Polynesian, but I didn't want to take my chances, so I didn't go just to be safe. That's all for Guy's Travel Guide to Travel this week. See you next week when I go to somewhere else that's close to Auckland that I don't have to fly to because I don't have much money.
If you enjoy Guy's Travel Guide to Travel, you can catch it again in the podcast, which will go up tonight, or we'll play it again just after 6 o'clock, 6:30, Guy's Travel Guide to Travel. And on behalf of Rotorua, thank you, I think, Guy Williams.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the Edge.
Welcome to the show. The show that is now the home, damn it, of New Zealand's sexiest and funniest man on the TV, Mr. Guy Williams.
Hey!
Thank you very much, guys. I won the TV Guide Best on Box Award for Sexiest Man, and it's definitely a high point in my life. Probably not in New Zealand's sexy person standings. It's probably not a good sign, really, is it, that I'm the sexiest?
The best thing is that you're talking about it right now whilst holding up your glass trophy, which is covered in fingerprints because you've been holding it all day.
I'm carrying it all day, showing everyone. It so far has picked me up no ladies, by the way.
But it's been good though. Like I thought today was going to be unbearable since you won this award, but it's actually been quite good. And I've had to loosen my pants because everyone keeps sending you treats, and so I've been eating all your delicious cupcakes.
Oh, so nice! Thank you to the cupcake ladies for sending you some delicious cupcakes. They were amazing.
We tried to get TK from Shortland Street on the phone because he was who got second place, and he talked a lot of smack beforehand that he was going to win. He's gone to ground and cannot be found, even by his own publicist. They can't find Ben Mitchell from Shortland Street.
I've got to try and get hold of him, because he said that he was going to invite me to his victory party. He was so cocky. So this is a win for all the nerdy glasses dorks like myself. I've never been called sexy in my entire life. Now I have a trophy to prove somewhat that I'm sexy. I don't think it's going to help me in the clubs much. I don't think I'm going to turn up to a club and go, "Hey guys, I'm sexy. Check out this piece of hardware."
Do you think it'll get you free entry?
No, it will get me nothing. But it's a little bit of a feather in my cap. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, we thought we'd celebrate your sexiness after 4 o'clock today, so we're just working on a little parade for you. So around 4:30, we're going to have some fun with Guy's new title, and we'll reveal all of what we have got planned for Guy then.
One of my favourite things about this whole situation is that they wrote a story about it on Stuff, and it's opened me up to the horrible world of Stuff comments. And I'll just share you 3 of the worst. People are absolutely disgusted, by the way. Really? Is that the sexiest man we have in New Zealand? Guy Williams, more like Gay Williams. Every time that I'm mentioned anywhere, someone's got to do the Gay Williams gag.
You think your mum would stop making that joke that she's the one that named you?
Someone else has also done a classic. If you want to read it, go on the stuff.co.nz article. There's a whole lot of great hate on me, which is I really enjoy because it's so stupid. This one is a political slant. This really shows how backward this country really is. Maybe he should stand for the Labour Party leader. It appears that's what their deadbeat voters and non-voters want. Well, what does the Labour Party have to do with me winning Sexiest Man? I don't know, but someone's tied it back. And another one, just a computer keyboard warrior nerd who's just gone, the TV Guide. Credibility, 0.
Oh, sorry, that one was me.
Screw you, Clint, and screw you, Stuff readers.
We couldn't get hold of TK to rub it in. Apparently he's on a protein binge somewhere, just crying into his dumbbells. But on behalf of the show, look, it's an achievement, mate. Congratulations on being the sexiest man on the box 2014.
Someone wrote my dad is sexier than this guy.
Next,
That was
Guy,
me.
Sharyn, and Clint. Edge.
When does your town pop off? When does your town go off? 0800 The Edge or text into 3343. This comes on the back of me researching for Guy's Travel Guide, and I ran into some local stories in the Rotorua Post newspaper.
Daily Post.
One of the headline stories is that the traffic lights aren't working. And one of the other great stories was, quote, crazy crowd at Cobb & Co. for the opening. This is such a great story. It starts with, it's like a homecoming and a big one at that. The Cobb & Co. restaurant opened in Rotorua on Tuesday night with more than 250 people flocking to be part of the occasion. 250 people!
Is Cobb & Co. back in Rotorua?
Unbelievable.
This is great news.
Cobb & Co. Chief Executive Chris Churchwald said the response had been overwhelming. Overwhelming! It was crazy, but that's the power of an iconic brand. And who could forget Cobb & Co. as well?
Oh, Cobb & Co. was a good time. I always used to go against the grain and get a Pink Panther, and my sisters would get a traffic light.
Yeah, you know, that was always a conundrum for me too.
I loved the old pink, or the Blue Lagoon, which was the blue one.
It used to pop off.
obviously.
It used to pop off in Nelson at the same time. They used to have those little things they bring out for a snack at the start. Those little tater tots, like little circular thing. Kofters.
Yeah.
No, but they weren't potatoey though. They were like chips. They were. I wondered if you could still buy those. I want them so bad.
You got a pencil to draw on your placemat as well.
But do you guys know those little chips though? Those little chips.
No.
Are they just curly fries?
No. They brought Cobb & Co. Someone text in if they know the name of those little chips. But this brought back this Cobb & Co. opening brought back strong memories of Nelson. Like the things we'd get excited about in Nelson were always so classic. Like for example, the Christmas parade every year. Like Jason Gunn would come.
Wow.
Okay, if we were having a Christmas parade and Jason Farfoy from What Now showed up, we would lose our shit. All right, we would have like he would be the second float before Santa. Like it would just be Jason Farfoy there waving, or Jason Gunn.
So when Jason Gunn, Jason Farfoy, Santa.
Yeah, basically, and
Wow.
they would introduce him to the mayor of Nelson.
Mayor?
The mayor of Nelson. We say mayor in Nelson, we're a weird place. The mayor of Nelson would be introduced to this person.
That's a big deal. Like, he's the highest dignitary you have in Nelson, and it's like, Jason Farfoy's here, better roll the mayor out.
Obviously, he hasn't met the other highest dignitary, which is my Uncle Michael from the South Street Gallery, guys. Go check that out on South
Stop
Street.
plugging South Street Gallery.
Sharyn, when did Timaru pop off? When was that going off?
Usually when we have a concert down at the Sound Shell around Carnival time.
At Caroline Bay?
One of the big ones is when the Feelers came back in the late 90s. I think it was 1998.
Yeah.
And someone got their dog signed by James Reid.
Amazing.
James Reid was probably boozed and missed the autograph book and did the dog,
Just
but
landed on
still
the dog.
someone ended up getting their dog signed.
Rotorua used to lose their pingers for every New Year's for Frankie Stevens. Frankie Stevens used to sing at a concert called Lakeside, and every year, Frankie Stevens would roll the town. It's like, screw Rhythm and Vines. Frankie Stevens is at the lakefront. Let's get down there.
So call in with your suggestions when your town went off as well. 0800 The Edge. I want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Or text in the 3343 as well, but call is better.
What is that thing that happens in your town that really makes it, in the words of Guy Williams, pop off?
You can stop saying pop off, because where I come from, that's a fart.
And where I come from smells like fart.
Why does your town... What makes your town pop off? Let's go to Shaz Dog to get the phones pumping.
You're honestly the most uncool person ever. 0800 The Edge. Tessa, what makes, in Guy Williams' words, makes your town pop off?
My town pops off when Titanium comes to visit.
Oh, it's good that someone still... hey, I didn't mean that. What town do you live in?
I live in New Plymouth.
Holla!
Why are you guys not popping off about the wind wand?
Oh, because it's a bit boring now.
Oh, I bet you guys went crazy when it first came, though, eh, Tessa?
Oh, for sure.
Someone else texted about this and they said, I'm not sure what's more tragic, getting excited for Titanium or Titanium doing a concert in New Plymouth.
Alice, what makes your town pop off?
Can't do this alone.
Alice!
Oh, hi. We had a big bridge opening in Whangarei, and pretty much the whole town turned out.
Really?
Wow. What was so great about this bridge in Whangarei?
I don't know. It's one of those bridges that kind of retracts up and stuff, but now they had like a parade, miniature horses and everything.
A bridge
Miniature
parade.
horses.
I've actually been to Whangarei and I've been to that bridge and it is a beauty. It's on a Hyundai ad, mate.
Really?
Yeah, that's it. It's on an ad. Yeah.
It's shaped like a Māori fishing hook.
Yeah.
And it tilts up so the boats can go under it. It's the coolest bridge ever.
Are people excited because it's a new way out of Whangarei?
No, it's not at all.
No, I'm sorry, Whangarei. I'm sorry, Alice.
That bridge is
It's just a
awesome.
new way to bypass Whangarei and get to the beaches.
Maybe I've been on that bridge. I can't remember.
It's a great
it.
bridge.
I'm gonna look
It
up
deserves
the
a
official
parade.
bridge now. Charlotte, tell us why your town pops off.
When KFC reopened after its renovations in Taranaki.
Oh, yeah.
There were traffic jams right down the road because people were waiting to use it.
So there is
way.
something else happening apart from a Titanium concert in Taranaki. There is a KFC
course.
opening.
Imagine if Titanium played a gig at the KFC, mate. They'd have to close down.
Oh, my God.
if the Yarrows were having a game on the same night, they'd have to get the right place.
Game at Yarrow Stadium.
It would be out of control.
Yeah.
Haven't they done that, or was that Dane Rumble?
No, Dane did one in Auckland. Titanium did a gig in New Plymouth while the All Blacks were playing, and I believe chaos did ensue.
Oh,
in
look
fact,
out.
In fact, that night there was no room for Titanium to stay in New Plymouth, so Titanium had to go and do the concert and then fly straight back afterwards. They couldn't stay for the rugby game because all the hotels were booked out.
Amazing.
Probably want to come back and see their lovers. Zoe, what goes off in your town?
Well, I'm originally from Marsden, and we have the summer hummer there, which is basically an excuse for the hundreds of 13-year-olds in town to go get drunk in bushes.
Do you know what?
It's always entertaining.
What was your last summer hummer?
Like 2009.
I think that was my last one as well. It was like LMNOP and the Fast Crew.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, it was awesome. Although I was 15 and drunk in the bush at that stage, so I didn't see much
You
of
were
it.
in the bushes.
I was 19. I was emceeing that when I used to work for More FM, and I was emceeing that concert. And LMNOP had to give me a ride home, and I was so drunk. Apparently, I asked them to play at my 21st, and then I fell out of their van.
So you were in the bushes with the 13-year-olds then?
Pretty much.
What was the name of that concert again?
Summer Hummer.
Okay, I'm not going to go into the details, but anyone who's seen that Trent from Punchy video, a Summer Hummer is a weird name for a concert, and I'll just leave it at that.
Thanks, Zoe.
Couple of good texts. Whakatane goes off every doll day. O Week in Dunedin, hands down, is the best O Week you've ever seen in your life. That is a really good point. And my favourite text, Jason Farfoy, bringing up something I mentioned earlier, came to our school fair and got wedgied so badly by the skaters that he had to leave.
Oh, poor Jason. Was he there with his band or with what now?
I have no
what was
idea.
the band called? Something Stereo Bus.
Stereo Bus, yeah.
Jason Farfoy and Sarah, we're going to get them on the show.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the bloody edge.
We have sent Guy Williams, New Zealand's sexiest man on the box, also funniest man on the box according to the TV Guide Awards. We've sent him out for a victory lap right now. He is wearing
This is bullcrap.
a king's hat, some necklaces, a cape, and his boxer shorts that leave nothing to the imagination. So he is doing a wee victory lap right now. How's it going, Guy?
This is the most humiliating thing that I've ever done in my life. Some tourists seem to be looking at me. Hi, hello. Thank you for voting for me in the Sexiest Man Awards.
Yeah, you should put on some pants.
Okay, I should put on some pants. That was a schoolgirl. Hello, madam. Thank you so much for voting for me in the Sexiest Man Awards.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly do that.
What? There was an old lady who was not happy. Hello, sir. Thank you for voting for me in the Sexiest Man Awards.
Absolutely.
Did you actually vote for me?
Yeah, 5 times.
I did not believe you.
I can see you right now. Hey, turn around and see the lady behind you. He just got down-trout. He just got
The old lady
down-trout.
just pulled down my pants because I called her an old lady, and now I'm calling her an old lady again. The walk continues.
So he's on
He's
on arguably New Zealand's best looking street, Ponsonby Road. It's full of a lot of beautiful people sitting outside cafes, and currently he prances down as a half-dressed prince.
Thanks for voting for me as Sexiest Man.
Absolutely, you got 2 of my votes.
Oh, 2 of
Are
the
you being
votes.
serious?
Always.
She shakes her head.
It sounds like she
Oh
is
my
lying.
God.
Okay, we've set you...
There's too many school kids around. This is not appropriate, to say the least. Hello, Baker's Delight. Nice to see you.
Now, Guy, we've set you another challenge, and you have got you've got 6 minutes to prepare this. We're going to come back to you. We want you to go and find the most public place on this street. You have to stand on something so that you can be in full view, and we want you to do your acceptance speech in front of Ponsonby Road in Auckland. So we're going to come back to you very soon. So have your speech prepared, and you need to be in the most visible place on the street.
Sorry about this, people. I'm sorry. I apologise to anyone who can see this right now.
We're going to give a photo of his costume up on our Facebook page ASAP as well.
We've got Guy Williams outside right now because he has been crowned today TV Guide's sexiest man on the box in New Zealand, and we've dressed him up in some very revealing underwear. They're boxers, but they're leaving nothing to the imagination. You can see what's happening under there.
The very loose, bouncy ones.
Yes, they are. He's also got a king's hat on. He's looking very regal with a cape and some jewels as well.
He's the victor. He's the king of the box.
And we've decided to get him to do an acceptance speech in the most public place on Auckland's Ponsonby Road, which is New Zealand's best dressed street in our opinion. And we're going to cross to Guy now. Mr. Sexy, are you there?
I'm right here. I've had some low points in my career, but this is definitely the lowest.
I'm sure there's plenty more to come. Now, are you ready to do your acceptance speech for being the sexiest man on the box?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right.
Describe the setting for us very quickly and then get into your speech.
There is a crowd of about 16 people gathered, all of which look confused and disgusted. I'm right outside a pink store called Eye Candy Nails.
Okay.
Okay.
What the hell?
People of New Zealand, Marty from the Edge Drive Show, people at Tank Juice, and people of Sierra Coffee House. And school children who are awkwardly and inappropriately here as well. Little girl, please stop filming me. This is not okay. Remember, stay in school and don't make bad life choices so you end up like me. I would just like to thank Sharyn and Clint for sending me out here. I would like to thank my mum and dad for making me sexy. I'd like to thank TK for being a cocky bastard and for losing to me. Most importantly, a lot of people in this situation like to thank Jesus. Can I just say that there was no one who had less to do with this award than Jesus. Suck it, Jesus. Megan, don't look so embarrassed. I also like to thank Megan, who's come along for this embarrassing and humiliating journey with me as well. Can I just apologise to everyone? Sorry, lady from Chambers, Linens, Gifts, Homewares and Kids. You look like a very lovely lady.
Okay, this is where we start playing the acceptance music. Is that the end of your speech?
Stop filming me out of a car.
Is that the end of your speech, Guy?
Chang is giving me a clap. I feel like that's the end.
It is definitely the end. Thank you so much. You can come back and put your pants on now.
Oh, God.
That's our sexy friend.
He's so sexy.
The video will go up later tonight. The photos are going on Facebook very shortly.
I'm so sorry.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the Edge.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint's Dragon's Den.
The Dragon's Den is your chance to bring an invention to the table your invention, and put it to the people to see if they consider it a worthwhile investment.
Everyone has these excellent ideas, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, they've been made. Someone texts in saying, years ago I was working at a golf course. I told everyone my goal was to make a hovercraft golf cart.
Yes.
And then just last year, Bubba Watson started driving the PGA Tour with his new concept hovercraft golf cart.
Oh, no way.
It's so good because obviously a golf cart can't go up most surfaces and stuff because it gets stuck in the sand and stuff.
Yeah, and they do damage to the greens.
Yeah, so that's why we need to get one of these ideas and we need to make them into a proper thing. Let's see what we've got on the phone lines.
The Edge, hello, tell us about your toothbrush idea.
Well, I think it would sort of have like a mechanism that would attach to your neck or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the toothbrush would be attached to it, and it would like brush your teeth automatically.
Why are you so lazy that you can't just brush it with your hand? Why do you want it on your face?
He's like, stop being a dick, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not being a dick. I'm just asking, like, what's so hard about brushing your teeth?
Nothing. I just think it'd be random.
It's just an awesome idea. I'd walk around town with it. It'd be like a status symbol.
It's a hands-free toothbrush.
Most chilled out caller of all time. Great idea, mate. I'm with you.
The biggest revolution in hands-free neck attachments since the hands-free harmonica.
We've got Kelly on the line now, and Kelly, your idea is genius. What is it?
It's a pull-out or a roll-out bath in your bathroom that would lie under your vanity.
Oh, so good. Especially if you're in an apartment or something, you could just pull it out.
Hang on.
Well, we're going through renovations and it's the dilemma. Do we keep the bath? Do we get rid of it? And my partner thinks this is a stupid idea. But if you keep the bath, but you can't see it, and then when you need it, you just pull it out and it's got reinforcing under the floor.
Yeah.
You just tap it into a drain, away you go.
So good.
I've got a potential hybrid of this. What if it was No, this is not to take away from your idea.
Yeah.
What if it was a below ground level bath?
Oh, that would be lovely.
And then you could put a cover over it so that when you needed the space, you had the space. And then when you needed the bath, then you lift the cover and lift the bath. Yeah?
Awesome.
Kelly,
you could even push a button and it would raise to the floor level.
Oh, Kelly, are we in business? Me and you, are we in business?
Yeah, done.
All right.
Someone's going to steal my idea. You'll see this in a year or so.
Let's do it now then. Let's do it now.
We should.
I can't really be bothered.
I need to win lotto. If I win lotto, I'm manufacturing it.
All right, call me in.
In the meantime, just put a deep freeze in the floor of your bathroom and you can just flip it and just fill it up when you need it.
Sorted.
Way easier. Thanks, Kelly. And Trent, what is your idea for the Dragon's Den?
My idea is an app called Restaurant Roulette. So when you can't decide what you want to go out for dinner when you're going out on a date, Guy, this is probably for you. So you flick the roulette wheel and then it picks a restaurant for you to go to based on your GPS location and if you choose if you're cheap or if you can afford a lot.
Yeah, that is a great idea.
Oh, so you can give it criteria of how much you want to spend. Yeah. Oh, this is a good idea, because there are ones like that, like where should I go, where should I effing drink, and where should I effing eat already exist, but they don't have the price points in there. So Trent, you're on the money.
It would be a fun idea, because I hate going out into town with a group of people and you can never decide where to go as a team. This way, you're the app decides.
And it takes the burden off the person from deciding, because you don't want to stuff it up.
It would take you to some terrible places, probably.
All right.
It'd be good fun.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint's Dragon's Den.
One of the top ideas we've had a lot of good ideas. We've had a toothbrush that connects to your neck and automatically cleans your teeth. We're not sure what problem that solves, but it's still baller as. One of the best ideas we've had, one of the most realistic ideas as well, is a bath that rolls out, like on a drawer kind of thing.
A roll-away bath, yeah.
Clint improved the idea by having it in the floor, and you lift up the floor and open it. Sharon suggested you could just put a deep freeze in there if the bath hasn't been designed yet, which is a good Timaru style idea. Someone's text in say Clint, sorry mate, that idea already exists.
Damn it!
It exists at Showgirls, which I'm guessing is a strip club. So sorry about that, mate.
I'm guessing it's a strip club.
I don't know. I've never been there, but I think it might be a strip club.
Oh no, it is a strip club.
I
Sorry.
don't know if you guys have been to the new bubble.
I haven't been to that one, but I have been to a strip club. Stop mocking me.
I pretended that I got this text message.
Stop teasing me.
They know me at the door.
Please, you're lampooning me to the nines.
I promise I really was in the garage.
Shut up.
That's worth it, Joe.
Shut up now.
I'm addicted to strip clubs.
Play Dragon's Den. Sorry.
Michelle, tell us your idea.
Hi, my idea would be to have a shower, and then once your shower's finished, you dry off and you get back in, and it puts sun cream head to toe.
Yeah.
Sun cream is a bane of my life.
What about
in this country?
Same. It gets all in your between. I hate when I get sunscreen between the webbing of my fingers and it smells.
What about an additive that you put inside the shower head, which just adds like a UVA and UVB protectant to the water stream that's coming onto you, and your skin absorbs a small amount of it as you shower, and you get a sun protection from your shower.
That would be great.
That is
After all the cancer in this country, that would be a great idea.
Yeah.
Hey, don't need to drop the C-bomb on this show, mate.
That's right, though. Shut up.
That is amazing.
Go back to the strip club, mate.
That is a good idea, though. My problem with the sunscreen coming out of that, if it's going to stop you from getting... if Sharon's complaining about having sunscreen between your fingers, imagine having it in your hair and everywhere because it's been sprayed by a shower head.
The strippers will be like, Guy, why are you so greasy today?
Don't come back to that.
We've never been.
Next caller.
David, what's your idea, mate?
A treadmill that controls your internet speeds.
That is a good idea.
So the more you exercise, the faster your broadband is.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be so fast on my RPM bike if I had an RPM bike, if that control my internet.
Yeah.
That's such a cool
great idea. Good one, David.
If it could speed it up, you'd see Game of Thrones coming, and you'd be like pedaling as hard. Get that Breaking Bad.
They have a bike at the strip club. James, what's your idea?
Floating soap.
Floating soap. Explain this to me.
Well, when my boy got to about 2, 3, giving him a bath and trying to find the soap was a mission.
Okay.
Floated right there.
Yeah.
That is a good one. It'd be very handy for parents.
No. Can I just say this is the best idea we've ever had?
Yeah.
This is feasible.
I believe that it's definitely doable if you got sort of like that arrow chocolate and just bubble it all through it.
You put a hole in the middle, so correct flotation.
What if you put...
Or you could put like a Kinder Surprise floating device in there, and when the kids get down to it, it's a little bath toy.
Oh, there you go. That's
do you
how
know
you
what?
do it.
There is actually... I just remember my physio has this soap, and it's like made out of... It's like an organic soap, but it's like made out of a material, and they float.
Yeah.
So maybe Google that. I can't remember what it's made out of. Pardon?
Was it pumice?
No, it wasn't pumice. Like, it's like a material.
Was it a rubber ducky?
Oh, they've got rubber duckies. Oliver, what's your idea?
It's a machine that, like, cooks food and dinners and stuff.
It's called an oven, mate.
That's a machine that, like, does it.
Do you mean like what they used to have on?
Like cars and...
Oh, he's saying, like, you know, this is quite interesting. If a machine can make a car, why can't it make food?
That is a good one. Kind of like on the Jetsons, and they used to be able to program what they wanted, and then the meal would just come out.
2014, people. Let's make this happen. Let's also get floating soap in the works as well. We can do this if we put our mind to it.
Thank you so much, Oliver.
Thank you.
Floating soap would be really good at the strip club.
No!
Because then I wouldn't lose it in the bath with the strippers that I love.
And then when they swim around in the tank, they'll be able to get clean at the same time.
That's not how I sound. I'm Guy Williams. I love the strip club. I'm addicted to the strip club, guys.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the edge.
Justin Timberlake is coming to New Zealand on October the 12th. And so JJ, Mike and Dom have announced that they want to do a tribute to Justin Timberlake by getting one of his best songs, or in their opinion, his best song, back to #1 in New Zealand. And that song is NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye. And this makes me extremely happy, and I'm definitely on this bandwagon, and it is very close to being #1 on iTunes in New Zealand. So if you want to, you know, make the song #1, go and buy Bye 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 by NSYNC and get it on iTunes now, and hopefully next week it'll debut on the New Zealand charts at #1.
How incredible would that be?
It'd be pretty incredible, I'm going to be honest with you. My favourite bit is the lyric, "It might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie." Why does bye 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 sound crazy? It's a very common expression.
No, because he's breaking up with her. And it sounds crazy to her that he's breaking up with her. And he's like, bye bye bye.
Hey, good point.
The song is $1.79. It's so old they can't even charge you $2.39. It's $1.79 on iTunes. I'm looking at the chart right now. Still in the #2 spot. It's being held out of #1 by Pharrell's Happy. But
who's buying Happy?
Who's still buying Happy?
2000 and what year? I don't know.
2014.
That song's been out for like 12 years now, and everyone's heard it a million times on the radio.
Pharrell's Happy, you dumbass.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you thought it was Don't Worry, Be Happy. I was like, what are you talking about?
If you would like Bye 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 to get to #1 in New Zealand, we'd love you to help out on this, because the idea is if the Edge can get it up there, then hopefully it'll get back to Justin. Well, it's definitely going to get back to Justin, and hopefully he'll come on and do an interview. How good would it be to actually talk to him?
And even if he doesn't, and the song goes to #1, and they get heaps of record sales, all the other people in NSYNC will be like, thank God, a payday!
And even if it doesn't, at least next time your iPhone's on shuffle. This is so good.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the edge.
I've received my first ever piece of fan mail.
Oh, did you write to yourself again?
No, stop doing. No.
Is it a letter from that stripper that you always go and visit that we talked about before?
Don't bring up the stripper again.
If you missed it before, guys addicted to go to strip clubs.
I went to
Why don't you go to the strip club?
I went to strip club once, and it was for a TV show. Okay,
I went there once to talk to the strippers about their lives.
She took my glasses off and put them down at the front of her underwear. It was gross.
Anyway, and that's how you got that rash on your face.
Anyway, no, I got some fan mail for the first time ever. It came in a courier bag and said very important. I opened it to get a bag of burger rings.
Yum.
And a note that says, "Dear Guy Williams." Deer is spelt like the animal. The animal deer. It's a photo of me as a picture, a drawing of me as a stick man, and a drawing of a girl as a stick man. It says, "Will you marry me?" Please say yes. She's drawn onto the picture of me some arrows and some features of me, such as long basketball playing legs, glasses for enhanced vision into my soul, and this is looking at me, girlish arms. I don't have girlish arms. Perfect for holding me while we both cry. I thought that was really funny. So to whoever sent this in, you know who you are. Rachel, thank you so much. You've made my day. I'm so stoked to have one fan, even if you're a bit cray-cray.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the edge.
Lord is taking over the world, as we all know. She's won 2 Grammys. She's sold... I don't know how many albums. I wish I'd had the stat right here. She's sold thousands of albums. She's now had her biggest achievement probably ever, which is being, you've made it when you get protested by the Westboro Baptist Church loonies.
Wow.
The loonies who picket against abortion, who picket against dead soldiers, who picket against... They're just a very hateful bunch of people.
Basically, it just sounds like they're picketing against human rights.
They hate gays. They hate everyone. Everyone who's a bit different, they're not into it.
Everyone's a sinner to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be a sinner, and I'm like the nicest guy in the world.
Should we be more offended about this because it's our Lord, or our Lord and Saviour Ella Yelich, or should we just laugh it off?
I reckon we just laugh it off.
Oh, definitely laugh it off. They're loonies.
Most of the world don't really care. I just think, good on you. You've got nothing better to do than picket about a 17-year-old singer from New Zealand having an E on her name.
So they're picketing a concert, are they?
Yeah.
Why are they annoyed with her? What has she done wrong?
They said she's taken the Lord's name in vain by calling herself Lord and just putting an E on the end. And also that she is promoting a lifestyle of sin, which is basically encouraging teenagers to be, they're saying, lazy and disconnected with society, and that's a sin, and she should be taken down for that.
I can see that Lord has a bit of apathy in her music, but like as far as teenage music goes, she's about as wholesome as it could possibly ever be.
You know, they've taken her song and done a cover of it.
No way.
They've done
Which one?
They've done Royals, obviously.
Oh.
They've done a Jesus-y version of Royals.
And we'll ever be royal, sanctified by his blood, our citizenships from above. We crave a different kind of love. He has made us rulers, sanctified to his sea, and joyful will rule with our King eternally.
To their credit, the girl they've got to sing it, quite a nice voice.
No, but she's like a cheesy bubblegum voice when really what makes that song is Lord's like kick-ass, like, you know, harmonies. Oh my goodness.
Lord has come out because they're going to pick at her concert. She's come out and said that, they said, what do you want done about this? And she said, just go, show up in rainbow-coloured clothing. That'll really irk them. And if you're the same sex as any of them, go and give them a kiss on the lips. It's going to backfire if someone puts a picket sign through the chest of someone kissing them. However, I do like her approach.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
There you go. That's the end of the podcast. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Should we just end this podcast before someone doesn't know the strip club joke? Because I've been, I just to clarify, I've been to 2 strip clubs in my life. Once when I was in first year uni, and
and I only talked to them and had a drink at the bar.
Well, I was very sober at it, which was quite a weird experience. And the other time I was also sober, I was doing a shoot for Jono's show.
Touching.
And after that, I will never go to another strip club in my life. Those 2 are my favourite, and I go to them all the time.
Let's talk about your guys' strip clubs tomorrow, eh?
What do you want to know?
You guys
I love strip clubs.
All
They're
right.
a good time. I love hooking my male friends up with
and dollar bills.
Still got my money.
All right, I'm off
Do you
now.
know the rest? Is that all you know?
See you later.
So make your
He's
go
off
go
to the strip
round.
club, everyone.
See you guys.
The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.